We want to get you first, though, to News4Jax reporter Scott Johnson, who spoke with a bridge safety expert and also with a Maryland woman who regularly drove over that collapsed bridge.
So the bridge in Baltimore is similar to some bridges, but not all of them, like the Fuller Warren here. It's got a much different design with a lot of concrete pillars all across the water. But looking downriver, there's a lot of bridges that are very similar in design to what we see in Baltimore. However, some of the bridges here in Jacksonville have precautions to stop as best they can ships from running into them.
The tragic collapse happened when a major cargo ship crashes into the Francis Scott Key Bridge, something that shocked Kathy Ray, who lives in Maryland but is currently visiting Jacksonville. She regularly drives over this bridge.
What did you think when you saw this happen? That's just
At first,
horrible.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, is this real? Is this something, am I imagining this? But yes, and it was just devastating to see, to know that that bridge that I've driven over many times is just like into the water.
There have never been issues in Northeast Florida of this magnitude, but there have been bad incidents, like when a Navy cargo ship in 2013 crashed into the Matthews Bridge. Lindsey Brock is a maritime lawyer who represented the state of Florida in its lawsuit against the Navy and towing company.
The bridges and the fender systems around them are designed to protect the bridges. But as with anything, even the guardrails on a highway, they can get burst through if there's enough force and enough impact.
There's also a lot of speculation on why the ship in Maryland lost control and power. Brock pointed to the Matthews Bridge as an example of a safe bridge that got a lot of upgrades following that safety incident.
Matthews Bridge is a very safe bridge.
Matthews Bridge is very safe. The FDOT actually won numerous awards, both statewide, nationally, as well for the repair work that was done on that. They literally went over on their bellies and looking at every crack, tracing every crack down, and determining that that was not affecting any structural instances at all.
The primary bridge in our area that officials are questioning is the Dames Point. Mayor Donna Deegan says there are barriers in place to stop disasters like these.
The only bridge that we have that interacts with cargo ships is going to be the Dames Point, and we already have all sorts of safeguards in place there. We have concrete structures called dolphins that are located around the structures of the bridge that could be struck that would keep that from happening.
And the Florida Department of Transportation sent me a lengthy statement, which we put at news4jax.com, on bridges. Here's a portion of it. Each public bridge within the state undergoes regular inspections conducted by FDOT's team of skilled bridge inspectors. Following any traffic-related incident or adverse weather, such as a hurricane, these bridges are promptly subjected to reevaluation. Once again, that full statement at our website, news4jax.com. For now, we're live downtown. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
Scott, from what we're hearing, the weather was good and officials immediately ruled out the possibility this was some kind of terrorist act. Any word yet on a possible cause?
We don't know a lot. The only big thing that's out there is the boat lost propulsion and seemingly most of its power. So the determination is what happened on that boat to cause it to hit the bridge. That will be the ongoing inspection. Tell him back to you.
Scott Johnson reporting to us live. Thank you, Scott.
All right, well, we now want to offer you some perspective of the size of the dolly. It is 985 feet long. You can see it right here at the top. The Carnival Magic cruise ship. You see it down here at the bottom. That is 1,000 feet long, so just a little longer. The Eiffel Tower is 1,060 feet tall, making it just 75 feet taller than the dolly is long. Now, some local perspective, the tallest tower in Jacksonville, that's the Bank of America Tower downtown. It is 620 feet tall. That's about 2/3 the size of the dolly. And a football field you see down there at the end, 360 feet long, 100 yards. The dolly is about 2.5 football fields long. All right, let's now look at how the Francis Scott Key Bridge compares to Jacksonville's 7 iconic bridges. So the Francis Scott Key Bridge was 1.6 miles long. You see it right here in the middle. We're going to take a look. The Buckman, for example, it is our longest bridge. That is 3.1 miles long. The Dames Point is next at 2 miles long. Then comes that Francis Scott Key Bridge. All of our other bridges are slightly shorter. The Fuller Warren and the Matthews, both 1.4 miles long. The Hart Bridge is a little less than 3/4 of a mile long. The Main Street Bridge and the Acosta Bridge, they are about 1/3 of a mile long.